morning, His Excellency Eric Kabetswe Masisi, former President of the Republic of Botswana, led a delegation to pay a courtesy call on the Inspector General of Police. We would now take the opportunity to hear from His Excellency.
Please take your seats. Inspector General and your senior management, senior police officers, members of the Commonwealth Observer Group, distinguished members of the media, very good morning. We are a part of a group of 17 observers from the Commonwealth, accompanied and supported by a very competent team of 8 members of staff of the Secretariat who were deployed to observe the 2024 presidential and parliamentary elections in Ghana by the Right Honourable Secretary General of the Commonwealth, Patricia Scotland, King's Counsel. Our mission began on the 29th of November. It's due to end on the 13th of December. And in execution of our observation of the Ghanaian elections, we were mandated to engage with a variety of stakeholders across the political landscape of Ghana, and as is customary, being from an organization to which Ghana is an important member, we paid first a courtesy call on His Excellency the President, and then engaged with all the others. But at every visit, we had views, thoughts to exchange with those that we sat down to talk to. No exception with the Inspector General and his team. And one of the first things to note, as our distinguished lady stated earlier when we met, was despite the intensity of the contest characteristic of these elections, we found a smiling Inspector General and a warm, friendly police in Ghana. Rather worrying when you're an observer. But that was not to be confirmed, because over time when we interacted with the others, including a few more times with the police in and around Accra, in and around Ghana, the same constant behavior was on display. That having been said, in the debriefing we had, we went through the motions of what we came to do and what we observed. But particularly significant was to acknowledge and applaud the conduct of the elections in Ghana in 2024. In terms of the criteria established, they qualified as free, fair, transparent, and decisive. The police in Ghana played an extremely important role of being the referee of law and order, the keeper of the peace, without the use of force. Novel. The Ghanaian police, throughout our deployment in the 8 regions in Ghana, we found to be informed, alert, on task, friendly, firm, and clearly in charge of the maintenance of the peace. We want to thank them for protecting us and all Ghanaians. We want to thank them for the exhibition of the ideals, the standard ideals of the Commonwealth with respect to those attributes that define the democratic conduct of elections. Membership of the Commonwealth in all 5 regions clearly come from different jurisdictions where elections are conducted, where police are involved. And so with our varied expectations when we came here, it was amazing how as we write the report, we're going towards the end of writing our report, we converge in our observations of what amounts to good conduct. We converge in our observations of what amounts to a display of consummation and professional attributes by the Ghanaian police. It was not intended to be a briefing of the press at which there would be accolades undue expressed. These are genuine and are in our report. Of course, we do note places, incidents which were breached to the standards, but more than anything else, it was a response to those that mattered, particularly with respect to the institutions in Ghana and the police being one of them. So there isn't an election we are aware of this scale that would go without incident. And particularly when you look at the revving up of expectations measured against what actually happened, we can only thank the Ghanaian people for the very unified commitment to peace that they, as citizens, expressed and delivered upon. So we want to thank the Ghanaian people. We want to thank the Ghanaian government and its institutions on the whole for delivering on an election like this. You remain the real star, the shining star in a region that very badly needs the beam of your light.